Negotiations can be tricky, especially when both parties have different interests and expectations. Therefore, to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, it is often necessary to accommodate the other party, i.e., move towards them regarding their wishes, interests and demands. This video discusses how this can be implemented in negotiations and still lead to good results. Accommodating the other party involves considering their interests, needs and expectations when making decisions. It is a form that allows both parties to reach a mutually beneficial agreement without feeling exploited or forced to do something they do not want to do. This type of negotiation can be difficult, as you must put your preferences aside to ensure that all sides are satisfied with the outcome. However, being accommodating towards the other party shows a willingness to resolve conflicts peacefully and amicably, ultimately leading to stronger relationships. In summary, accommodating the other party means trying to compromise and accommodate the positions and interests of the other party to find a solution that both sides can live with. It can be helpful in a negotiation to accommodate the other party for various reasons. In the following, we will briefly discuss the most important ones. By accommodating the other party and considering their needs and wishes, you increase the likelihood that both parties will agree. Furthermore, it becomes easier to find common solutions by creating an atmosphere of understanding and cooperation. By accommodating the other party, you show that you are willing to work together to find a solution. This can help build a positive relationship that can be beneficial in the future. Being accommodating to the other party in a negotiation can help build trust. By showing that you are willing to address the needs and concerns of the other side, you signal that you are interested in a mutually positive outcome to the negotiation. Standing firm on your positions and being unwilling to accommodate the other party can lead to a deadlocked conflict. By accommodating the other party, you show that you are willing to find a constructive solution instead of letting the conflict escalate. It is often better to reach an agreement that satisfies both parties rather than to insist on one's position and risk ending up without a result. By accommodating, you can maintain your integrity and reach a positive solution. The rule of reciprocity is a social psychological concept that states that people tend to respond to other people's behavior with similar behavior. This means that if someone performs a positive act towards another, e.g., gives a gift, the other person is more inclined to return something positive. Conversely, if someone commits an adverse action towards another, e.g., criticizes, the other person will be more inclined to respond negatively. The rule of reciprocity is based on the fundamental principle of exchange that applies to many social interactions. When people interact, they expect their actions to be rewarded or punished, depending on whether they are perceived as positive or negative. However, suppose someone performs a positive action without expecting something in return. In that case, this may trigger a sense of obligation in the other person to return something good to maintain the balance in the exchange. You can find more information on this topic in a separate video on this channel. Cultural differences can have a substantial impact on how we perceive generosity. For example, in some cultures, such as the Western world, giving to others is seen as an act of kindness and compassion, a reward for good behavior or hard work. However, in other regions, such as East Asia, it is essential to remember that simply giving something away without expecting anything in return can be seen as an insult or a gesture of disrespect. It is important to save face to maintain harmony and respect in a relationship regarding gifts. Saving face means not making someone look stupid or embarrassed. So if you give another person something they neither need nor want, it could be taken as disrespectful and cause them to lose respect for you. We should also pay attention to reciprocity. If someone gives you a gift, it is customary to reciprocate, even if it was not expected or requested. A token of appreciation for a kind gesture is always welcome and helps maintain a strong relationship between two people. Although sympathy and personal preferences can play a role in negotiations, decisions should not be based solely on these factors. In a negotiation, the interests and needs of all parties should be paramount to find mutually acceptable solutions. Cooperation and accommodation can foster trust and collaboration, leading to better outcomes. Take some time to consider your interests and the other party's interests. Ask yourself what you want from the negotiation, what is most important to you and how much you are willing to give up to reach an agreement. Once you have figured this out, create a plan to achieve the goal tactically. What do they want from this negotiation? Try as much as possible to find ways that can satisfy both parties. Use creative problem-solving techniques, such as brainstorming possible solutions or compromises, to help all parties achieve their desired outcome. You don't want to give away something so valuable that it undermines your position. Instead, think about what you can offer that won't cost you too much, perhaps knowledge or a skill, a time commitment, or even an acknowledgement of the other party's efforts. Consider the needs and wishes of the other person, be generous, but also consider how your concessions may affect yourself in the long run. Also, ensure you hold up your end of the bargain, be bold, and ask for something in return. Then, with mutual respect and understanding, both parties can go home feeling they have made a good deal. Finally, consider which offers would be of greater value to them and less value to the others. This can help you make the best decision for everyone involved. Accommodation in a negotiation means that one party is willing to meet specific demands or needs of the other party to reach an agreement. This can help foster trust and cooperation and ultimately lead to better outcomes. However, it is crucial that the decisions made are based on rational considerations and not solely on personal preferences. Some proven strategies can help accommodate the other party, including active listening, concrete offers, justification of decisions, willingness to negotiate, friendly and respectful behavior, and consideration of what concessions are acceptable to your party.